Hey everybody, so we're back at Siege Airsoft today to talk about some new products that we have at Toronto Airsoft, our fresh products for August. So we hear you guys, lots of people have been saying what's happening with our inventory, especially on our gas side. Unfortunately, with the pandemic still going on in various parts of the world and Bill C-21 still looming over our head here at home, it has really kind of stretched the supply lines for Airsoft really thin. We appreciate your patience and we're definitely trying to bring in more products for you. It's just right now with those things, it's still a little bit of a stretch. But let's start talking about some of the new products that we have available here. So you guys might be familiar with some of these names, Titan and Aster. So these are gate programmable Mosfets. So I'm really happy that we got these in stock again. In terms of programmable Mosfets, I would say gate is almost now the standard. Gate is out of Europe. And they've been doing a really good job, and it seems like every generation they're kind of fixing the problems of the previous generations and then putting in lots of current features. So the differences between the two, the Titan is kind of the big boy, more robust feature set. It has a dual circuit board, which I've heard makes it easier to install in a gearbox. Has lots of, again, programmable MOSFET features, your pre-cocking, active braking, all those different types. But the main difference is the USB link here that comes with the Titan. So what this little accessory allows you to do is using a computer or your smartphone, Android or iOS, you're able to basically program and even update the firmware of the Titan. So no more, again, doing trigger and fire control combos and things like that to program. You can do it now all off your phone. So really, really convenient, really, really fast through there. The Aster is kind of the more budget-friendly version. It has a single circuit board, doesn't come with the USB link. Just it's a little bit more simpler through that way. And in terms of programming, you have to use, again, like the trigger and the different controls in through there. So both of them have a 24-month warranty through Gate, which is incredible. The Titans that we have for and they're both version 2s, I should say. The Titan is a rear wired version that we have, and the Aster we have in rear wire and front wire for the version 2s. So again, very limited numbers of what we have at Toronto Airsoft. When we usually bring these guys in, it's only a couple of handfuls. So I would definitely say if you guys are interested, hop on it sooner rather than later, because they definitely do tend to sell out quick. Let's move on to the next products. All right, I hope everybody's bracing themselves. These are HICAP magazines. So before everybody clicks off the video, yes, these are HICAP magazines, but what makes them really cool, these are Krytac HICAP magazines. So in the back there, we have on the Krytac, that's a mid-cap magazine. The reason we have it there is pretty much Crytek has followed the same aesthetics. So if you're familiar with the mid-caps that come with the Crytecs, it's the same type of plastic, same type of design, but now you have a Krytac HICAP. What makes these pretty unique outside of a Krytac HICAP, 450 round reservoir. That's about 100 rounds more than the typical. Usually most HICAP magazines are 300 to 350 rounds. So by having 450 rounds, that's even more capacity that you have. So again, great option if you don't want to carry multiple mid-caps, you want to have basically one magazine that has the capacity of 3 to 4 mid-caps. Crytek now has you covered, and it comes in black and their tan or FDE color. Really, really nice addition to the shop. Let's take a look at the next products. All right, so here we have some very, very cool CNC machined pieces. So this is from TTI Airsoft, and it's the AAP01 PCC kit, or pistol carbine kit. Turns the very popular AAP01 pistol into basically like a little M4. So this part here is the upper part, and I know it'll be kind of hard to kind of see, but the machining on this is fantastic. Like as I bring my fingers across here on the Picatinny rail, no sharp edges whatsoever. The anodizing is beautiful, looks really, really nice, and it has basically a little bit of like a sand-blasted finish, which makes it feel like Cerakote. It's incredible the finishing that they're able to do now, but made out of aluminum, so lightweight, but yeah, lots and lots of features. So here on the upper, basically you would be able to attach a rail nut and have a free float rail. And with these threads as well too, you can attach a barrel extension. So you could have this as long as you want in terms of a front end. Probably the most useful tool that they included is a TDC, or top dead center hop-up unit. So as I flip this down, you can see that right over there, that little silver nub, as you adjust the hop-up here, and I tilt this back up, and it's got like basically markings for positive and negative, and really nice clicks as well. You basically have arguably the best hop-up system, a top dead center nub that comes straight down and straight in. So really, really good, really, really accurate through there. This is the back end piece, and the claim to fame with this, I've been told, is it can take AEG or gas buffer tubes. So depending on which one you have, you would basically keep this or remove it, and you're able to insert a buffer tube and then put on a stock. So really, really cool. It takes the AAP01 to the next level in terms of what you can do. And you can turn it into basically a really nice pistol carbine kit. This is one of the nicer pistol carbine kits that I've seen. So we have them in tan, and we also have it in black. And I just wanted to show what came in the box with the black version here. So this is a really nice picture here, kind of showing what it would look like with a stock and everything like that. Yeah, all the different pieces and the attachments that you could put on through there, and the hardware, really, really nice. And then when we remove this top part, you're able to see, again, you have the two pieces. Again, this black looks gorgeous. Again, I hope it comes through on the camera, that little bit of the sand blasting, really, really Cerakote-like. And that's the hop-up piece right there. And then a couple, actually, this looks like pretty much for the hop-up. Have it in through there. So yeah, so just like an additional arm for the hop-up of the pieces in through there, and some other little attachment parts. But again, yeah, really, really gorgeous kits. Again, we only have a couple of these. So if this is something that catches your interest, I would definitely say move on it sooner rather than later. So now let's move on to the next products that we have. Okay, here on the table we have a couple products from PTS. It's always a good day when PTS releases new products, in my opinion. So I actually want to talk about this far guy first. I'm really excited about this. So PTS has been known for their magazines for quite some time. Started off with the P-Mag when they were friendly with Magpul. Once they branched out on their own, they released the EPM, and now we have these EPM ones. So what's really cool about these is PTS has worked with Odin's Innovation, very famous for their mid-cap winding or loading device. They're applying their magic to this magazine, and it has a lot of features. But the main difference, obviously, between a normal EPM one is this is the S. This is a shorty mag. Really, really nice. It's a shorty mag, but it still holds 170 rounds. Again, it's incredible, the capacity. The EPM1, the full size, holds 250 rounds. It's incredible. The other really cool thing that I really like, and this is, I think, Odin's Innovations working their magic, this little follower really basically goes from 0 to 100. I find most windows only show you like the last part of the racetrack or the last little bit to let you know you're out. This will actually give you a more accurate reading. If you pick up this magazine and that follower right here, this little orange dot is in the middle, you pretty much know you're at basically half capacity. And same thing, if you're up here, you're in the final third, and vice versa. Really, really cool feature, and it's very usable. I think this is one of the best, basically unloaded to loaded indicators on the market, bar none. You also have the enhanced base plate, which has the little kind of monopod that you can tilt and rotate. So when you go prone, it gives you a little bit more angles and stuff like that. And also protects the bottom of the magazine. And also PTS does not cheap out on their plastic. They use DuPont Zytel, which is a firearms plastic. Again, top of the line magazines now come in a short size. Love, love, love these magazines. Moving on over here, we have the EPS enhanced polymer stock. This is in FD. Again, really, really nice, simple, clean design. What I really love about here is you actually now have the handle, as it's recessed in through here, it's basically like flush. It doesn't stick out like all the other pretty much models have. You still have a little attachment here for if you want to put in a sling, like the belt style, or an actual QD mount point. And again, really nice, easy to open battery compartment, just hinges off, and you have a ton of space inside. Nunchucks, buffer tube, mini lipo, mini PEC, a brick in through there. Again, lots of different options. And then to put it in and close, super simple as well. So we have these in flat dark earth tan and also in black as well. Let's move on over to the next product. Ooh, gotta watch out of the business end on this guy. LCT PKP. This is incredible. This Airsoft light machine gun, there's nothing really light about this. This thing weighs 22 plus pounds. It is not light. That's why we have it here in the prone position. Definitely LCT's been killing it in the last couple of years in terms of Russian replica airsoft guns. Now with LCT, they're bringing out so many unique models, and the PKP, the modern version of the PKM, definitely fits the bill in terms of a unique gun. The battery compartment is here in the top. We didn't have a LiPo that actually fit inside, so we put it actually inside the BB drum mag, so to speak. It is Dean's, and it does have a Mosfet, so really, really cool. So we do have an 11-1 hooked up there. Also, the box mag is an electric box mag, but it's manual. It has a little button on the bottom. This little cool thing here is designed just to basically, when you're prone, you can go here and just basically use your shoulder to bring it up. So yeah, once you get into a cool position, then it's awesome, but to carry it, it is really, really heavy and stuff like that. But it would be great for an outdoor game, but I think this is definitely geared towards a collector. As soon as you hear that, it's basically now fully wound. And now we're good to have some fun. Again, 3-cell 11-1. If you've never shot a light machine gun, yeah, they're super awesome. Again, this is not for siege. This would be definitely for something outdoor. Really, really unique. LCT PKP. All right, let's move on to the last one. Okay, and here we have the final product. So you might be saying, hey, you guys have had this before, but it is slightly different. This is a WE Galaxy. What's new is the lower here. So it has a HICAPA lower now. So Glock lovers, you had the AAP01, you had the original WE Galaxy with the Glock lower, could take all your magazines and stuff. Now HICAPA owners have something as well too. So if you have a lot of these, standard HICAPA magazine, which has some of the best BB and gas capacity on the market. That's why they're so popular. And also if you have any HICAPA upgrades as well for the lower, you could basically put them on this guy. For those of you that don't know, again, very briefly, what makes this type of pistol very popular in airsoft, it's based loosely on the Ruger Mark IV, which is a very flat shooting pistol in the real firearms world. a lot of the design cues carry over to the Airsoft version. So you have a very small reciprocating bolt in the back and a fixed barrel. Both of those contribute to basically better efficiency, accuracy. So I'm just gonna load this guy in. There's none in the chamber. Oh, and before I go as well too, I'll describe what I'm gonna be doing. So just a little basic pistol course here with these torso size targets. We're gonna do a 2-2-4-2-2. So 2 shots on the outside going from left to right, and then 4 shots target in the middle. Then I'm gonna rewind and go again 2 shots right, 2 shots left on the torso targets. And then to my left here, those little silhouette guys, those are just for headshots to knock down. So a little bit of high speed and precision in through there. So got the magazine loaded. All right, so. Woo! Really nice. All right. So again, I really like this style of pistol. The aesthetic is not quite my style with the Picatinny rails and everything, but there's no denying that it shoots really well. And dare I say it, the WE Galaxy with the HICAPA lower, I like that trigger. So again, on a HICAPA, you have a flat trigger. On the Glock, you have more of the curved rotary style, so it rotates on a pin. So it's a curved but straight pull trigger for the actual HICAPA, and I'll show what that looks like. I'm just gonna pop hands here to get the magazine out. So I'm gonna rack back the bolt here, and just to show basically the travel. So right there. So right there I'm on the wall basically, and click. So I'll hardly go through, and then while I hold it, just pull back here, and then you can see the reset, which is again gonna, right there. So again, really crisp, minimal trigger. Like I said, I believe I like it compared to the WE Galaxy with the Glock lower. So really nice. We're gonna have lots of different colors as well too in the shop. So yeah, excited to see this in our store for sure. Thanks everybody for watching to the end again. We always appreciate having you guys here for our Airsoft adventures and journey. If you like this content and you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And again, thank you so much to Siege for allowing us to film at this awesome field here in the GTA. I hope you are all staying safe, and I can't wait to see you all out on the field.